Welcome back to BSTV. We have another episode of Electric Fridays, where we take a look at electronic music. Sometimes there's songs I heard of, sometimes there's songs I haven't heard of, so we experience them together. I wanted to do something special. I wanted to, showcase electronic music, because that's kind of my thing. I may not look like it. I kind of maybe look like a redneck today. I got my camo hat, my camo shirt. I'm just getting home from work, honestly. And this is Helly Hansen, you can see. Super warm for those really cold days. I got up this morning, it was minus 20 outside. And I had to stand outside for an hour while my truck loaded. It's what I do. When I'm trucking, I often listen to drum and bass. Drum and bass is my go-to music. When I'm down, when I'm happy, when I'm trying to get moving, I throw on drum and bass. Now, it's not only the music that I listen to. I do listen to other styles of music, but it's the one that you can guarantee has been on my radio at least once that day or that week. This one here is not a song that I was familiar with. Chase & Status has always been one of those duos that I go to. Their music is really easy to listen to. If you've heard drum and bass, you've heard Chase & Status. If you're new to electronic music and you're into like top 40 kind of style music, maybe you want to take a look at Chase & Status, because their music is really easy to, like, they're kind of like a good transition style music from your regular electronic to drum and bass, or if you're not even into electronic and you're trying to experiment with them, they've got some really catchy music. Where was I? My wife was working out, and she was on the sofa. Now I remember. She was on the sofa, and she watches on her phone shorts of exercise plans. People have ideas of how you can execute, a big booty, or how to execute the perfect workout for your quads. And she looks at these videos, and often there's music playing on them. And so I always catch it when there's a drum and bass track on the music or the workout video she's watching, because my wife says she doesn't like drum and bass. And I'm like, babe, what is that? What's the name of the song that's playing? She goes, I don't know. And I say, look at the bottom of the short. It always says what artist and song is on. And she says, Chase & Status. And I was like, what? Chase & Status? No way. Those guys rock. What's the name of the song? Backbone. Okay. I'm going to check this one out, because it sounded so fresh and so hype. And so I remembered I want to check it out on my YouTube channel. This would be a great selection to showcase on Electric Fridays. Now, I do a lot of drum and bass on this show, and it's because I like drum and bass. I've been listening to drum and bass since I was probably about 20 years old. Full disclosure, I'm 46. I don't go to raves anymore. I have gone to some shows. A couple years back in the wintertime, I went to a Decline and Ed Solo Jungle Cake show. That was the biggest show I've seen in a long time. It was really, really great. But I didn't really stick around for the headline, because I'm an old man, and by the time they came on, I was ready to go home. But I did stick it out for a little while. Ragged Jungle, that's my jam. I love that style of music. Congo Natty, all about the Congo Natty. If you're familiar with Congo Natty, give me a thumbs up in the comments. They have been my thing for a long time. When I was into the rave scene in my 20s, I was collecting records, and I had a whole bunch of Tribe of Issachar records. I had a lot of CDs with Congo Natty on it, Jungle, anthems. I was right into it. So they were, and I had a friend who since passed away, Mystery Still. That was his DJ name, and he was all about the ragga jungle. He's the one that introduced me to that style of music. I loved it. He was excellent. So enough of that. Let's just get right into this song. I should just drop it in the comments so that some of you that don't like to listen to me jibber jabber can know where to find the song and reaction. So where are we at here? 5 minutes 42 seconds. So I should write that down. Let's just get right into this one. I know it's hype. I didn't hear the whole thing, but I am so looking forward to this. This is Chasing Status and Stormzy, Backbone. This is a lyric video, so I should be able to publish this one no problem on my channel. Oh, hang on. I gotta do something here. It's going through my my speakers. Hang on a second here. All right, here we go. My bad. I'm still new, still setting it up. Now it's going through my headset. If I kept it going through the speaker, it would have been, you had gotten some feedback. It wouldn't have sounded good at all.
Uh-oh, who's on who? Said he let it ring, but it never goes through. My mind's fucked, my head's gone too. The smoke's with a man, but the joke's on you. Uh-oh, who's on what? Don't tell my brothers, cause I'll spin the whole block. What we bang, everything you got. Tell them little pussies that we take the whole lot. You ain't got no backbone. I get out the trap, I ain't got a trap phone. I got P's and M's and K's and O's. They're a little.
Yes, selector. Can I get a rewind in this? Can I get a rewind? Selector. Yes. Woo, 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 woo. Oh my God, that was sick. There's nothing I like more than when you hit that drop. That what's to follow is more fire. More fire. I love it. Let's get back here. I want to hear that one more time. Yes, sir. Let's hear that one more time.
Uh-oh, who's on who? Said he let it ring, but it never goes through. My mind's fucked, my head's gone too. The smoke's with a man, but the joke's on you. Uh-oh, who's on what? Don't tell my brothers, cause I'll spin the whole block. What we bang, everything you got. Tell them little pussies that we take the whole lot. You ain't got no backbone. I get out the trap, I ain't got a trap phone. I got P's and M's and K's and O's. They're a little roulette, so I'm letting niggas know. Used to give them high fives, now it's just a middle finger. Diamonds on my patty, do the bogle when I linger. They think I'm a rapper, I think I'm a singer. Catch me in the cut, I treat the chorus like a dinger. Get you southern fried, I'm a south boy, or some south shit. This is Chase and Status, this ain't all that fucking house shit. I score a goal, and I do my dance, I beat a crowd shit. Heard them brothers wanna do me something, but I doubt it. Do me something then, do me something if you're bad. My mother calls me mad, but I think I'm Jack the lad. Tell us what you're working with, don't tell us what you had. I need to start my sentences with sorry, may I add. You ain't got no backbone. You ain't got no backbone. Uh-oh, who's on grease? Said you got the mash, but you never let it squeeze. My head's hot, my wrist on freeze. I keep a little satin for you pussy MCs. Uh-oh, who's on what? Don't tell my brothers, cause I'll spin the whole block. What we bang, everything you got. Tell them little pussies that we take the whole lot.
Yeah, I'm cutting it off. I don't care. You guys want to hear that one more time? I do. I want to hear that drop one more time. Let's bring it up here one more time here. I'm telling you straight up. If you can get like a few drops in one track, like this is 2 minutes 46 seconds this video. So I think what's great is when you can have the build up and the drop like 3-4 times, because think about it, like that's what people want to hear on the dance floor. So this does it for you. You could run this track without having to mix a next one in and do all your doohickeys on your mixer. You can just run this track while you're setting up the next one, you know? Like this is one of those ones where you don't really have to do much mixing. Now, I'm not a DJ, okay? But I have friends who DJ, and they're always doing their own little flavor on top. But you got an MC, you got to mix in all these different things. You throw a track like this on, MC gets a break, and DJ gets a break. Sit back, have a sip, grab a smoke, you know, chit-chat about your show while this is up there. Everyone's dancing. There's no way they're not dancing on this one. No way. I'm just checking my mic, make sure you guys can hear me.
Mash, but you never let it squeeze. My head's hot, my wrist on freeze. I keep a little satin for you pussy MCs. Uh-oh, who's on what? Don't tell my brothers, cause they'll spin the whole block. When we bang, everything you got. Tell them little pussies that we take the whole lot. You ain't got no backbone. You ain't got no backbone.
This is hard.
Do me something then, do me something if you're lit. My mother calls me mad, but I think I'm the shit. Don't tell us how it used to be, just tell us where it is. They never gave me nothing, so it's fair I take the piss, pussy.
Damn, that was so fresh. I should have had closed captioning on the whole time, but I didn't. My bad. So sorry. There's a lot to remember when you're making videos. And I don't know if you can tell from the last one I didn't have all this equipment. I put in some new lights. Let me see if you can see this. I'll take the browser off here. So I've got shelves above me, right? I've got this shelf here. I got one above me here that holds my printer. And then above that, I got books and, you know, snacks. And I got my drum for when I go to the sweat lodge. I got some artwork from some of my friends back home. And I ran lights, strip lighting, underneath the shelves, right? Because I used to have these RGB lights back this way. And when I changed the angle of the camera, you weren't picking those lights up. Because I do a lot of my videos in the daytime. It's just the nature of my life and when I've got free time. And so I set it up so that hopefully you'd be able to get some of that ambiance of the RGB lighting. And I'm still not used to looking at the camera. I've got the camera over here, whereas I used to have it set up on my monitor. So I was able to see myself in the screen while I'm talking to you guys on the camera. But now I have it all set up on this tripod, pardon me, so I can angle, so I can angle the camera across the desk. I like that I've got lighting on my PC, I got lighting on the shelf. If you can see right up here, I got this alien figurine, I got my Star Trek, you know, just stuff to look at versus what you guys were looking at before. I also was gifted this really, really sick mic from Mackie. Now, I'm not sponsored. Mackie, if you're watching my video, definitely hit me up. I got no issues to talk about this mic. This was a gift from my wife. She got me the pop filter. My daughter hooked me up with the arm that holds it up in place. My wife also hooked me up with this Mackie HM4. It's a 4-channel headphone amplifier from Mackie. This is a sick setup, I'm telling you straight up. This is not what I was using before. You guys used to hear me through the mic of the camera. It was okay. It got me going. But this setup that I have right now is pretty fresh. I'm pretty excited about it. I don't get a lot of views on my electronic music, but I'm telling you straight up, Friday night for me, it starts that feeling that electric rave feeling. And so I decided to dedicate a whole show every Friday to that style of music that I love, electronic music. And if I get the numbers up, I'll keep doing it. But if it starts to fall off, the thing is that I've got a lot of viewers that want to see other music, and I might have to drop the show. But I don't think I'm gonna, not for a long time. So this is for all of you EDM, house heads, drum and bass heads that just want to hear some funky, fresh new music. And this for me was funky and fresh and hard. Backbone. That's a sick title. We got Chasing Status on the ones and twos, and Stormzy throwing out some lyrics. Hit me up in the comments section. Let me know what you want to hear next. Let me know if you like this. Let me know if you know something that's got more energy that's harder than this. Because this, for me, when I heard it on my wife's phone when she was watching her videos, I was like, whoa, what is that? I gotta catch this before it ends. And the same thing happened. I was out doing some yard work, and my daughter was listening to something in her car. And I heard the beat, and I was like, wow, I like that beat. What is she listening to? I had to get her to send it to me. And so I think what I'm going to do is, when I finish this video for Spooky Saturdays, I am going to showcase, I plan to do this other track called Trendsetter. That's what I really want to check out for Saturday. But the one that she sent me, I'm thinking that maybe I should do that one. We'll see. You guys got to check me out. Thanks for checking me out on this one. I love watching Vision or listening to Vision Radio. Those guys are always doing all kinds of fresh new drum and bass. That's one of the shows that I have to listen to every week. This is kind of like the inspiration. Vision Radio was the inspiration for me to do a show like this. And I kind of want to do it on Twitch, but I'm not quite there yet. So this is all kind of new for me, and trying to get to a point where I can definitely carry on a nice stream on Twitch all about drum and bass music or electronic. So thanks for checking me out here. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I hope you like the music. Maybe this will be on your playlist because of it, and that would be so cool to know that I have that kind of a reach. Let me know where you're from, and let me know what you love in the drum and bass world. We'll catch you guys on the next one next week on Electric Fridays.